What's in a name? For most of us, it's a family choice, a sound our parents liked, or perhaps a nod to tradition. But when it comes to royalty, every name is a story, every title a symbol of history, power, and destiny. Today we dive into the Spanish royal family, and specifically into the names that captivate royal fans across the globe. Leonor, the future queen, and her younger sister, Infanta Sofía. Let's start with Leonor. Born on October 31, 2005, Princess Leonor is the elder daughter of King Felipe VI and Queen Letizia of Spain. From the moment she came into the world, her name was more than just a choice, it was a message. The name Leonor has medieval roots. It is derived from Eleanor, from the Old French aliénor, which likely means, the other énor. But beyond linguistics, it carries a rich royal heritage. Leonor was a name borne by queens and noblewomen across Europe. Perhaps most famously, Eleanor of Aquitaine, one of the most powerful women in medieval Europe, queen of both France and England, set the standard for the name as one tied to strength, intelligence, and leadership. In Spanish history too, the name Leonor carries weight. Leonor de Trastamara, for instance, married into the royal houses of Portugal and Navarre, weaving alliances that shaped Iberian politics for centuries. By naming their firstborn daughter Leonor, Felipe and Letizia rooted her identity in that same tradition of resilience, diplomacy, and power. And here's where it gets interesting. Leonor isn't just Leonor. Her full title today is Her Royal Highness the Princess of Asturias. That title, Princess of Asturias, is the Spanish equivalent of the British Prince of Wales, marking her as heir to the throne. Alongside it, she holds other historical titles: Princess of Girona, Princess of Viana, Duchess of Montblanc, Countess of Cervera, and Lady of Balaguer. Each one connects her not just to a crown, but to centuries of history across Spain's regions. Now, what about her sister Sofía? Infanta Sofía was born on April 29, 2007. Her name too is deliberate. The name Sofía comes from the Greek word for wisdom, and it's a name carried by queens across Europe. Most notably, she is named after her grandmother, Queen Sofía of Spain, consort to King Juan Carlos I. Queen Sofía herself was born a Greek princess, part of the illustrious Glucksburg dynasty, and through her, the Spanish royal family is tied to both Danish and Greek royal lines. So, Sofía's name is more than pretty, it's a direct link to her grandmother's enduring legacy. But here's the subtle difference between the sisters. Leonor's title is princess, because she is the heir to the throne. Sofía, however, is styled as Infanta. And this word often confuses people. What does Infanta mean? The term Infanta comes from Latin, infans, meaning child. In Spanish royalty, the title is reserved for daughters of the monarch who are not the heir. So, Sofía is Her Royal Highness Infanta Sofía of Spain. It's not just a courtesy, it reflects her place in the line of succession. She is second in line, but unless Leonor steps aside, Sofía will never be queen. Historically, infantas often played crucial roles in dynastic marriages, strengthening ties with other kingdoms. They may not have reigned, but their marriages and alliances shaped the fate of Spain. To put it simply, Princess Leonor is destined to rule, Infanta Sofía is destined to support. And yet, the Spanish sisters are known for their closeness. At every public appearance, they are seen smiling together, whispering during ceremonies, or showing gestures of affection. Sofía's role as Infanta is not secondary in spirit, she stands as Leonor's quiet strength, her companion in the enormous responsibility of being heirs in a modern constitutional monarchy. Let's step back for a moment and look at the historical weight of these names. Spain has always been a land where names and titles carry echoes of centuries past. The title Princess of Asturias was first created in 1388, modeled after England's Prince of Wales, to mark the heir apparent of Castile. Since then, every future monarch of Spain has carried it. Similarly, the role of infantas has been immortalized in art and history. Think of Las Meninas, the famous painting by Velázquez. At the heart of that masterpiece is Infanta Margarita Teresa, a child princess whose title still sparks fascination centuries later. Today, Leonor and Sofía walk in those same footprints. Their names, Leonor, echoing Eleanor of Aquitaine and centuries of queens, and Sofía, carrying the wisdom of Greek and Spanish heritage, are carefully chosen not just for beauty, but for meaning. And their titles, Princess and Infanta, separate their destinies while tying them together in service to the Spanish crown. Now, why does this matter to royal fans? Because in monarchy, symbolism is everything. Unlike politicians, who change with elections, royals stand as living connections to the past. Every gesture, every word, and yes, every name, reminds citizens that their monarchy is not just about the present, it is centuries of history unfolding in modern times. For Princess Leonor, her name is a prophecy of leadership. For Infanta Sofía, hers is a bond to wisdom and family legacy. And together, the sisters embody the future of Spain's royal house. So, the next time you hear Leonor or Infanta Sofía, remember, you're not just hearing names. You're hearing centuries of royal history, echoes of medieval queens, the wisdom of Greek dynasties, the survival of Spain's monarchy through storms and triumphs. And who knows, one day, Leonor will reign as Queen Leonor of Spain, the first queen regnant in modern times, her name inscribed alongside the greatest monarchs in history. And at her side will stand Sofía, the Infanta, the loyal sister who carries her own crown of legacy, not of power, but of support, wisdom, and family unity. Because in royalty, a name is never just a name. It's a destiny. Thanks for watching. If you found the video useful, please subscribe for more royal life updates.